Welcome back to Farmington on night number 2. Game for you tonight will be coming up. South Fulton will take on the Canton Lady Giants. And then followed by 7:30, Farmington North Fulton. Just one game broadcast for you tonight. And welcome in to our pregame show. It's brought to you throughout the year by Monaco's Pizza, home of the family pleaser. Dine in, carry out, or delivery. 647-1127 is the perfect pregame stop at 135 North 5th in Canton. M. Bixer video production. We start out with Don Tharp, and he is our main boss back at the studios tonight, engineering, and we'll also have Rachel in our broadcast tonight. And, of course, Bob Wagner, Leon Groover, as we get to winners last night, Canton and Lewistown. Easy wins by both of these teams. They will not play until Saturday night, so we're looking forward to that matchup. But again, a little slow getting out of the gates for both these teams. And then, lo and behold, you put up 55 for Canton, 70 for Lewistown. So again, up-tempo for the Canton Lady Giants coming into the season. Get off to a good start. Get Jessica Thumb her first varsity win.
Yeah, and you could already tell in game number 1 that what you're going to see a lot of, or at least the bulk of, as far as the Canton Lady Giants, is that up-tempo style. You know, like I said last night in our post game, that, you know, we can finish our baskets and make 70% of those layups, man, we can probably score 70 points a night. And you know what? You can play okay defense in our conference and get away with a lot of victories scoring that many points. You
know, when you look at South Fulton coming into this game, they've had our number. You know, they've really done a pretty good job against us over the last few seasons. In fact, since 2000, they have won 3 times. We've won all the other times in the county championship. They won back in 2014, 2011, and 2010. They suffered a loss last night, but this is a very, very young basketball team, one of the youngest since, again, Carl Beebe began all the way back in his first year, about 2007 or so, in the action. So those type of things coming into the game here, and you know Carl was tested a little bit early last year. You could tell. Again, he lost a little bit of his composure once in a while. You'll do that with a young team. That's tough to kind of navigate in the opening game. You want some positive things to happen. And again, you could tell he was not a happy guy the early part of the game last night against Lewistown.
And with the inexperience, you're going to see a trial by fire for the most part. And that's because these young kids are going to have to play and perform. And he has to keep that sane mind and teach them the fundamentals of basketball. We didn't stay for the entire game last night, but the first thing I saw was the inability to find the open shooter and make that pass to him. I'm sure they probably worked on that this morning before the game.
Canton Lady Giants will be the guest tonight. The home squad will be South Fulton. More coming up on the pregame show. It's brought to you by Monaco's Pizza, home of the family pleaser. Dine in, carry out, or delivery. 647-1127. To take a timeout, back here in a minute to the voice of the Lady Giants. Basketball here on WPYS, streamed online 1560 WPYS.com. First timeout, back here in 1 minute.
Helping bring you this event, Monaco's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, Monaco's delivers quality disposal and quality roll-off, located in Farmington by CD Country 107.9, your home in the country, by Napa of Canton, located on North 1st Avenue, and by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping sponsor this event, Spooniver Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton, by Remax Traders Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent, by WBYS, AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, your voice of Fulton County, by Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor, and Longview High Rises, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Want to underwrite or sponsor an event? Call us.
Back as we get ready for the tip-off here tonight in about 4 minutes. 11 straight victories in the county tournament have the Lady Giants, and the last loss was back on November 22nd, 2014. South Fulton beat the Canton Lady Giants 51-38. In that game, Chloe Churchill surpassed 1,000 in her career. She ends up with 2,098. All-time leading scorer, Summer Bergard, Kylie Krause were the culprits in that game, and that's been kind of the scenario for a lot of things for South Fulton. And again, they've had some pretty good success. Again, they have battled us close, tight games. Even if you look at it, 45-39. That was last year, 2015. 69-57, and then they beat us 51-38. So that's just a little short composite, but that's been pretty much the trend with South Fulton and Canton. So very tight, but I don't know if that's going to happen here. They don't have those seasoned kind of players like we have seen the nucleus for South Fulton. That's the one downfall. Can South Fulton keep up with the horses of the Lady Giants? A number of people that Coach Jessica Thumb has in store for this game tonight. Different starting lineup tonight, different combinations. That's what South Fulton has to challenge her tonight.
Yeah, and the talent pool is not dry, so to speak, but it's definitely changed over the last 4 years. And it might be a weird thing to say, but you look at the teams in this tournament, Leon, and it's probably South Fulton is probably the one with the least amount of experience for high school basketball. But I'm sure with Coach Beebe, he's going to try and ride the ship and turn things around the best he can, and hopefully he can get things to turn its way. But you look at the Lady Giants, up tempo, transition basketball, pressure defense, full court press. Those things the small schools in this tournament aren't used to seeing. We can take full advantage of today.
We take advantage of a deep bench. How difficult, we talked with Jay Murphy a little bit about this, to get that cohesiveness when you're playing a lot of different combinations lineup. That's tough to kind of get those combinations going. We saw a little bit in the third quarter what we probably will get the preview once we get out of this county tournament here.
It takes time, It's one of those things. Rome wasn't built in a day, and trying to get your starting lineup figured out as far as the season goes along, most times it'll take 4 or 5 games. I think what you saw yesterday can give you a few looks, tonight as far as what you're wanting to do. But I think after tonight and Friday, you'll really be able to tell where your starters are going to be and where your role players are.
A couple of things. I want to kind of get a barometer, do a better job of getting more consistent free throw shooting. We're 10 of 21 last night. We should be, you always talk about being, 60, 65 or more during a season. You like to see those numbers. I think we ended up last year at 60%, something like that. Those were one of the areas. And finishing some shots, that's the thing. We still have that. Again, we make some kid steals, and then we kind of waste opportunities to kind of finish out some shots.
Yeah, I think you look at our shooting percentage, we were like 35.9 yesterday, and a team that plays transition basketball and a lot of our basket attempts are 10 feet and closer, we should be shooting almost 50%. That and free throw shooting we have to improve on to have success from start to finish in this upcoming season.
During our part of our pregame show, we always have Bob as we get close to the tip-off here. A couple of keys to tonight's game here, the bounce-back game here against South Fulton, brought to you by Monticle's Pizza, 647-1127. What key things we in this kind of a contest against South Fulton here, Bobby?
It's all about up-tempo offense. You want to get that to the younger team, the inexperienced team. You want to get them fatigue going in the second half, and we have to take better advantage of those easy baskets by finishing.
Pregame show brought to you by Monticle's Pizza, your perfect pregame stop at 135 North 5th in Canton. We'll again stand for the anthem and more coming up as we continue a broadcast for the county tournament in Farmington. Back in 2 minutes.
Helping bring you this event, Monticle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, Monticle's delivers quality disposal and quality roll-off, located in Farmington. By CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By Napa of Canton, located on North 1st Avenue. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping sponsor this event, Spooniver Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton. By Remax Traders Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent. By WBYS, AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, your voice of Fulton County. By Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor, and Longview High Rises. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. Want to underwrite or sponsor an event? Call us. Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Bartonville, Farmington, and in Canton. By Hy-Vee of Canton, your employee-owned grocery store. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. by Wesley United Methodist Church of Canton, located on North Avenue A in Canton, and by AC Wood Recreations, located in Canton. Bringing you this event, Spoonerver Home Health Care, located in Farmington, bridging the gap in health care, by Lambs of God Daycare and Preschool, located on North Avenue A in Canton. WBYS, AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, your voice in the country, by Stereo Village, located on South 4th Avenue in Canton, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Want a DVD of something we've taped? Call us.
Tip-off tonight, brought to you by Crawford's Home Furnishings in Canton and Elmwood. Check out Flooring and Furnishings for your home or office. Shop Crawford's Home Furnishings on South First in Canton at 118 East Main in Elmwood. Carl Beebe in his 11th year under the head coach for South Fulton has a lineup a junior Maddie Coulter, also a senior Sadie Markley, Allie Kessler a senior, Hannah Gould a sophomore, and Gabby Krebs a sophomore for Coach Carl Beebe and the Lady Rebels. They start out at 0-1. Canton Lady Giants under their head coach first year. It is Jessica Thumb. Got a win last night 55-25. Lineup looks like this. Claire Ford, a senior at one guard, also a junior guard and a plumber. A guard, a junior, Sydney Hannum. Also a forward, a senior, Brooke Henry. And at a guard, a junior, Cassidy Fawcett, who we understand went home ill earlier in the day, but she gets a start tonight for the Canton Lady Giants, assisted by Jay Murphy and Abby Smith. Those are your starting lineups tonight, presented to you by Crawford's Home Furnishings in Canton and in Elmwood for quality flooring and furnishings for your home or office. Ready for the tip here, Bobby, and we take a look at the white and green trim, of course, with the Lady Rebels, the South Fulton, and the Canton Lady Giants decked out in purple, trimmed into Vegas gold. So we are ready for the action tonight from the Gold Rush here in Farmington, and ready for basketball on night number 2. And ready for the action here. Got a few fans just slowly starting to get into the building here. The tip control to Hannum, and it'll be Fawcett on the perimeter. They will open up their patented 2-3 zone. That's usually they'll really pound us inside, keep us on the perimeter, and then the Lady Giants come up and a turnover. 20-plus turnovers last night. Not a good way to start. Backcourt pressure, Fawcett. They get it across the time off to the right side. It's Markley. Whips it across the lane to Gould. Covered up there by Ford. They pressure against the boundary to the near side here. Up and a good defensively there. That was Plummer. Good job defensively. Went off of Canton. And, of course, it was Coulter trying to drive along the baseline there.
And had nowhere to go once you got down to the low post.
Very active with this. You got a little bit of length and size in the middle of this defense. Quickness on the perimeter. South Fulton gets it inbounds. There goes to Kessler back out front. Lady Giants again underneath. Wide open, little left-handed hook shot off the glass and good by Kessler. Wasn't much working room, but they got it on the points. 2-0. Fawcett dribbles off the baseline right down the middle of the lane. And it's a 2-2 tie with 7:12. A quick timeout. Coach Beebe wants to talk about how she dribbled the length of the floor, gets a layup. 2-2 is our tie with 7:12 remaining back here. The County Girls Tournament in 30 seconds.
Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Bartonville, Farmington, and in Canton, by Hy-Vee of Canton, your employee-owned grocery store. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country, by Wesley United Methodist Church of Canton, located on North Avenue A in Canton, and by AC Wood Recreations, located in Canton.
Backcourt pressure here by the Lady Giants, and they threw it away. Good pressure there by Claire Ford, coming up with the turnover by South Fulton. Early going one apiece. We're about a minute into this one, tied 2-2. Fawcett, little jump step out top of the key. Plummer, and a shot no good from 3. Claire Ford underneath her rebound. A shot is no good. Now we can that inconsistency of finishing off some shots in the paint.
Yeah, you got to make those high percentage shots. They need to go down.
Fawcett knocked it away. Off to the opposite side, it's Gould between the circle. Lose it between the top of the key, then a push Coming up with a good hustle there by Hannum. And I really like in the early going by Sydney Hannum what she's able to contribute there, Bob. And easily she can be any part of the lineup. She can be off the bench. She can be a starter. She really contributes in a lot of different ways.
And she can have that outside shot on a consistent basis. Should be a really big threat offensively.
6:35 to Claire Ford. Short corner. Brooke covered up there. Now reverse it. Plummer top of the key. Fawcett hits the front of the iron. Ball tapped up. Good job there by Hannum keeping it alive. Who gets it out of the pack? It's Coulter. Sideline. Opposite of this scoring bench.
Wow.
Top of the key. Big three there is Coulter. Tell you what, she was wide open and she knocked it down. It's quickly South Fulton 5-2.
A 25-footer.
They just seem to have our number, Bob, and how they defense us. Claire Ford, a push shot to this near side, a three. That's a big shot by the Lady Giants from outside. Big tray. We're tied 5 apiece under the 6-minute mark here. Turnover by South Fulton. Canton gets it. Underneath, shot there cut off was by Fawcett.
Not a good angle.
Yep. And again, you're going to try to find somebody might be open. You know, they got 2 players guarding you. Down the lane, bounce pass just off the wing, left side. Jumper's no good. That was taken by Kessler, knocked out of bounds. It'll be Lady Giant basketball. Here comes Marissa Murphy. Fawcett, who was ill, of course, earlier today, probably will be limited in some of the play of her tonight. You can tell she just wasn't a lot of energy out there. So 5:33. Marissa handles at the point to Claire. Short corner is Brooke. High post, Plummer. Hannum. Brooke Henry covered up there. Reverses it. Marissa. Good job between the circle. Top of the key. Short corner Brooke. Got to find somebody open. It's Marissa on the top of the key.
Yeah,
she gets it. Got to swing it quicker there, don't you?
That's exactly what I was going to
Yep.
say.
Plummer opposite side. Hannum. Her shot too strong. Ball tap up. Plummer over the back. And a foul against the Lady Giants.
Trying to figure out why we're settling for 3-point shots.
And we were just talking about how good the job they did last night. Only took what? We made 4 last night.
Yeah,
but again,
like 10 I took.
Yeah, but I thought they were in good spots in the games. And it's a 5-5 tie.
We've already taken 4 of them in this quarter.
And sometimes when you see a defense, when they zone you as much as South Fulton, you get that predictable. Underneath, an off-balance shot taken by Coulter. And a foul. Lady Giants are going to do a better job getting to the boards, blocking people off.
No, you can't be successful when you stand there and watch.
Yeah. So it's going to be first on Brooks, second as a team. Against this Lady Giant squad, 4:58 to the free throw line will be South Fulton. Bends at the knee, shoots the free throw, got it down. So 4 points in the game early for Coulter. Hannum will sit. And he got first time of the game. It'll be Blair Jacobus. 6-5. Trying to add to the lead is Coulter. Shoots the next free throw. It's good. She's got 5 of their 7. They're up by 2 at the 5-minute mark in this opening quarter. County Girls Tournament. Ford. You cannot hesitate. You got to be quicker on this wing here, getting it over the middle. And then a turnover by the Lady Giants.
It's just sometimes we forgot to play against the zone.
Yeah. Teams to just go into a deep freeze, don't they? When they just kind of panic a little bit when they see zone defenses. Off this left wing with the possession, it's Coster who's in the lineup. Holiday Coster. Then we got a foul on the opposite side.
Should be on Claire Ford.
Yep. So Claire picks up the foul. It's her first.
If you hold your ground and not reach in, you don't get called for a foul, and you make it tough for her to make an open jump shot because you got a hand in her face.
And you're going to keep, South Fulton in control of this game by sending them to the free throw line early here.
You know, all you did was bail her out.
Yep. Free throw rimmed out, no good. Another opportunity for the Lady Rebels. We'll talk with Coach Greg Bennett of Lewistown at halftime. They'll be coming up. They're off tonight. They're back in action. Everybody's off tomorrow night. Free throw misses it. Plummer snags it. Outlet it goes to Murphy across the timeline. Jacobus goes to the left wing. Near side, Claire Ford. Opposite side, Jacobus. Push shot, and it missed everything. Loose ball tracked down by Coulter for South Fulton. They get the outlet off to the right side. Double team there. Ball deflected. Coulter comes up with it. Maintains it into the half court. They go right to left in this opening first 8 minutes. Swings the pass, top of the key. It goes to Krebs. Krebs knocked away. Turnover by South Fulton. That is their fourth. if Canton can capitalize. Ford, near side. Plummer goes to low block area, high post. That is Brooke Henry.
Boy,
nice job.
If she makes that shot, Leon, she can pull him out of that zone.
Better believe it. Knocked down a big field goal there by Brooke Henry. Turnover, steal. Who gets it? Marissa Murphy, and a layup rolled off, no good. Opportunity. Fifth turnover by South Fulton. Couldn't capitalize on it. We knocked the ball out of bounds. It will be South Fulton possession. Abby Swope in the lineup for Claire Ford. These are the stretches. You try to get the most and the max out of your kids when you're on the floor, right?
Yeah.
And you bring them in. Get the more energy. Backcourt into the hands of Coster. Slid the foot and a turnover. Here comes Murphy. 6 by the Lady Rebels. Abby Swope on the wing to the right side. Flips it. Good reversal. Opposite side. Plummer knocked it down.
That's a pretty pass by Abby.
Good job there. Second three of the night by the Lady Giants. And they take the lead 10-7 in the early going here. That you can live with. When you get the reversal and you get that three, that's what it's all about. Another turnover. Back-to-back created by the Lady Giants defense. Plummer takes it up and a little bit too strong. And South Fulton had a player on the floor trying to get out of the pack here. They do the outlet after the pass to Coster. Also in the lineup is Amanda Parker, who checks in. Carl Beebe's just trying to go deep with a lot of youngsters in this lineup.
He's going to have to when we play that up-play style.
3 balls no good by Coulter. Rebound by Swope. 10-7, the guest on the scoreboard. Underneath Jacobus. A little hesitation. Dropped it in. A basket right underneath the hoop by Blair.
Almost traveled.
12-7. Canton takes the lead after a couple of early ties in this one. At the 2:25 mark, a 3 ball to the near side. That's good by Parker, who just comes off the bench.
If you're not going to defend them, Leon, they're going to make them open jump shots.
So it's a 12-10 advantage. Belongs to the Lady Giants. They'll pack it in with that zone. Opposite side, Plummer tries again. Too strong. Weak side rebound is by Coulter. Outlet to get across the timeline. Here it goes to Markley. Sadie between the circle, almost a turnover, and then a reach. And again, you know, that little reach there, it was going to be a turnover, Bob. You know, it's one of the things.
Lazy defense.
Yep. You cannot take, just because these are South Fulton, this is the county tournament, you got to come play like this is your last game. You know, I want to see that energy level rise again. We have not seen that over the last few years.
You play defense with more than your hands, too.
Yeah.
You use your body just as much.
Swope committed the foul in the lane. And they get it back off the deflection. South Fulton with 1:52 remaining in this opening quarter. We were tied a couple of times. Bounce pass led her a little bit too behind her. South Fulton comes up with the loose ball. Gould, 1:41 down the lane. Good hustle by Jacobus, and then it's a steal. She extended her foot. It was out of bounds. So nice South Fulton gets it back.
It's a nice hustle play, though.
12-10 with 1:39. Bob Wagner, Leon Groover with the call. Steal. Abby Swope, 2-on-3. Free throw line. There it goes to Jacobus. Covered up there. Off to the right side here. There's a good look there by Torrey.
Nice shot.
Then again.
Where'd Jacobus?
Yeah, Jacobus again. She had it opening the first time. Then Jacobus got it right back and knocked it down. 14-10. And a steal. Oaks, Torrey underneath the Abby Swope and got that one in.
Boy, she is way into the basket, too.
Again, it's now 16-10 advantage. Again, it's been a quick couple of baskets in a row off of steals. South Fulton in the front court.
And you're going to see us score in spurts because of this transition game.
Under a minute, 57 seconds. Now out front, into the hands of Parker. They'll extend the defense for the Lady Giants. Jacobus on the perimeter. Nice job there. Good defense, too. Ooh. Jacobus touched it. I thought the inside South Fulton player had a little hand in that, too, but apparently not.
Well, the first thing that gets me is the referee hesitates when he makes the call.
Then you know he's wrong.
Yes.
We've seen too many games. 48 seconds. Diagonal pass. The ball deflected. Another turnover.
That's 10.
By South Fulton. Down the lane. Off balance shot. And again, up and no good by Oaks. Torrey missed the opportunity. Again, we find ourselves not knowing where we are at on the floor. You know that? We get a lot of opportunities.
Yeah,
we get layup opportunities. We're underneath the basket too far. We're off-centered from the hoop a little bit too much.
We just throw it up there, you know, and hope for a prayer.
16-10.
That is turnover number 11 for South Fulton in his first quarter.
Again, it's a couple of baskets and a run here by the Lady Giants out front against that zone with 30 seconds. As Bob said, playing for one final shot here. And they'll stretch it out against the 2-3 zone. Jacobus, high post, Tori Oaks. Marissa out front. Sophie Oaks, the opposite side, low block of Swope, who runs baseline right to left. 14 seconds. Sophie back out front to Marissa with 10 seconds. Leads it by 6. Sophie cut off baseline. Whips the pass out front. Marissa with 3 seconds. Need to get a shot off. Near side, it's up and good. It's a 2 by Jacobus. She comes off the bench and she's red hot. 3 buckets. And again, it's an 18-10 finish. Last 6 points scored by the Lady Giants. They lead it at the end of one quarter. In this night number 2, it's Canton 18, South Fulton 10. Back here from Fulton County Tournament in 1 minute.
Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Bartonville, Farmington, and in Canton. By Hy-Vee of Canton, your employee-owned grocery store. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By Wesley United Methodist Church of Canton, located on North Avenue A in Canton. And by AC Wood Recreations, located in Canton. Bringing you this event, Spooniver Home Health Care, located in Farmington, bridging the gap in health care. By Lambs of God Daycare and Preschool, located on North Avenue A in Canton. WBYS, AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, your voice in the country. By Stereo Village, located on South 4th Avenue in Canton. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. Want a DVD of something we've taped? Call us.
Ended up after leading 10-7, went on an 8-3 run. Keyed with a couple of buckets by Jacobus. Also an underneath basket there by Swope, and it's an 18-10 advantage. We're into the second quarter, and to the free throw line will be Coulter, and she has 5 of their points. Now it's against Fawcett, who checked in the lineup for the Lady Giants. Free throw rimmed out, no good.
She made her first 2, and she hadn't made one since.
It's her 3rd straight miss in a row. And it's 7:55. We're into the second quarter tonight here from the Gold Rush in Farmington on this night number 2. Another free throw. Bends at the knee, shoots it, and got it down. Lady Giants push it up the floor, leading at 18-11 against that zone defense of South Fulton. The boys had a tough, difficult time against South Fulton in their zone. Top of the key. Don't have quite the length they've had in the past either. Underneath, a shot partially blocked and a late foul. And a move there by Tori Oaks. She'll go to the free throw line. Foul against South Fulton. It was a little late, wasn't it, on that whistle after the contact there was initially made.
And you talked about that 2-3 zone. Man, are we going to see a ton of that this year.
And again, they foul against Coster, second as a team. And in and out too strong with a shot there by Tori Oaks. Back to the line. Lady Giants' first free throw attempt of this game. Another opportunity, bends at the knees, swish shot. First point of the quarter, 19-11, 7:39. Into the second quarter, sideline. Good job there by Gould. And then almost threw it away. Gould gets it right back, top of the key, drives. Good defense by Tori Oaks, swatted it away. We got the good thing about the Lady Giants, they really shift to the baseline, and then they have second, third persons defensively along that baseline.
Yeah, there's a nice job recovering, and there's also a good job with the help defense, too, on the weak side.
And again into the second quarter, lobbed it out front, get the hand up. Nice job there by Sophie. Oaks takes it off to the right side, laid it up too strong. And then Swope with a follow-up, and she got it in. We've not been a team to finish opportunities. It usually takes us a couple of times. And we got the putback there. It's 21-11, our biggest lead of the night, and a travel opposite side against the South Fulton Lady Rebels.
Turnover number 13 for South Fulton.
I don't know if we've seen, Bob, I think we set a record last night, 43 turnovers last night by North Fulton. That's maybe all time since Bob and I have been doing games over 18 years for that many turnovers. We had 20-some turnovers ourselves last night.
We had too many.
Yep. Into the second quarter now, 21-11. Kicks it out. Swope is going to go low block. She does to Chamberlain. Nice little move. Got to stay under control there. Loose ball. And then a little push from behind.
I agree. Stay under control, but also show the ability and use the backboard.
Again, it's a push after the miss there. And it's going to be a foul Who they call it against, we'll see here. I think it's against Sophie. Then a steal. Inbounds and a shot there by Tori Oakes, and she got fouled.
Anticipation.
Yeah. So it's again to the free throw line by the Lady Giants with 6:55. And again, coming up after this game at 7:30, it'll be Farmington and North Fulton. And a free throw rolled in by Tori Oakes. She's got a couple of points. Big key play. Blair Jacobus coming off the bench with 3 buckets really ignited us in that opening quarter. We got a lot of those players I think are going to step up here in spurts of games, are going to shine and do an opportunity as much as you press. The 1-2-2 backcourt. We'll probably see ball press once we get later in the season. We're working on a ball press too. Ball deflected, sideline, turnover. Swope whips it to Tori Oakes. Contact, and she shot it in off the left hand. Nice job. Nice pass by Abby. That's the way you got to be able to finish in these layup and transition situations.
Finish the money and go to the line.
So it's now 25-11, 6:39. Again to the free throw line. That's a foul whistled against Gould. Be the 14th foul against South Fulton. Coulter comes back in, and also in the lineup, Amanda Parker. Lady Giants in a 3-point play coming up by Tori Oakes, and swishes that. So she comes off the bench in this quarter and puts up 6 spot with 4 out of 5 free throws. 26-11. Double team to the backcourt, almost a steal there. And it is. Swope underneath. Fawcett. Little delayed on her knees. South Fulton gets the loose ball. And again, still got the ball. And South Fulton. And the ball was kicked. It'll go to Canton. I know that Carl didn't want to waste a timeout in that situation. 6:25. Fawcett will inbound. Off the left side of the baseline. Taps the ball. Looking for somebody to cut. There it is. Far corner. Tori. With that zone defense, top of the key. Sophie back to Fawcett. They play catch on the top of the key. Short corner, Chamberlain. Back to Swope. Flings the shot up good.
That was a nice pass by Alex Chamberlain, too.
I like that. They're working the ball to the short corner. We always talked about that being key in a lot of games. Underneath the steal, Sophie cut off, and then a travel. Unfortunately, she got bumped and a turnover. Again, 29-11. Biggest lead of the game, 18 here at the 6:03 mark of this second quarter. We'll chat with Coach Bennett. He'll be with us. Lewistown, he's slacking tonight, taking it off. You been to the hospitality room yet? Not yet? Well, we'll cut into all your time at half. Ball underneath, knocked away. What'd you say? Okay. They got a nice squad. They should be very competitive this season. Return a lot in the scoring department. We'll talk with him at halftime. 5:59 remaining in this first half. Fawcett off the dribble. Drives in, off-balance shot. And again, the ball is tipped. No foul called. And again, the ball knocked out of the hands. It's going to be reaching a foul probably against Fawcett.
Not a fan of that shot selection.
No.
For sure.
Curled underneath. And
this ain't schoolyard ball.
Yeah. A little head fake, and you got the wide open shot, Bob, right? You got like 2-3 feet right in front of the bucket.
Square up and take the jumper.
Yeah. Yeah, this is not school ball and those type of things. You just got to be able to, take it up strong. A little head fake there in the lane. And it's to the free throw line. You don't want to give this, South Fulton any kind of a gasp of air here. You got them in a pretty good situation here, getting this early first half in control of the game here. And Coulter misses the free throw. Loose ball, Fawcett comes up with it. 5:49 remaining in this first half. Fawcett, little bump. Bounce past Chamberlain, reverses it off the elbow. Sophie looks, top of the key, it goes to Swope. Short corner, Chamberlain underneath to Brooke. Nice job feeding her.
Nice
reversal. Tell you what, Lady Giants are going to be awfully tough if they can get Brooke into that scoring mode, looking for the basketball and staying at control. That's really a nice play there. 31-11. Lady Giants up in this one by a 20 spot.
Hey, what, man? South Fulton's probably thinking, man, this defense is relentless.
Yep. Tell you what, we saw last night, even more North Fulton, man, they were gassed coming into that third quarter and finishing up. Combinations now get Marissa. Murphy will check in. Fawcett coming off the bench, and she'll go to the bench along with Sophie. You got Jacobus, also Chamberlain, Brooke Henry, and Swope. A lot of this complements themselves. You can start to see a couple of that two-man game and good combinations developing by this Lady Giant team.
I think one of the best things we've got to look forward to is all the interchangeable parts for position.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got a bunch of girls down there that can play in 3 and possibly 4 spots.
And I think it's, against the different matchups, that's exactly what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Got some answers this season, but 5:19 remaining in the second quarter to the free throw line. It is Kessler, and gets both of those free throws. Again, 31-13 advantage belongs to the Lady Giants. This was an 18-10 opening quarter advantage. 5:16. Murphy, high post. Nice work on the ball. Underneath the Chamberlain. Cut out there. Underneath, loosen it. Was Jacobus. Yeah, you got to be ready for that one. Opportunity, and then Canton with a turnover.
You've already seen Alex make 2 good passes. You got to be ready for those.
5 minutes left here. Off the dribble. That's going to be a travel. The outer official made the call.
That is turnover number 19.
So 19 in this game. And how many do the Lady Giants have in this first half?
5.
5, right? So at 4:59, 31-13. We're off until Friday. We'll be back here with a couple of games on Friday night and 2 on Saturday night here from the county tournament. High post, Chamberlain, low block area off the right side. Murphy for a 3 ball, comes up short. Follow your shot, young lady.
Well, I was getting ready to say the exact same thing.
LaFavor now gets to the front court. She dribbles off this left side. You look at their lineup, only a couple of seniors. You take a look at it. Actually, 3 seniors that dress. One is a manager now. 31-13, 4:27. And it's a good job defensively by Marissa. Stayed after it. Steal from LaFavor. Now Marissa glides in the lane. Shoots it up, no good. Puts the ball on the floor, stripped away. That was Jacobus. Double team. Again, we continue to work hard defensively the opposite end of the court. Ball knocked away. I think Jacobus is going to pick up the foul, or who did they give it to here? We'll wait and see. And I believe it is against Jacobus.
It is.
And it'll send South Fulton to the free throw line. First-year head coach. Again, it's been a busy one. A lot of activities going on. Jess is going to get married in December. So, again, she's had a busy time putting all the wedding stuff together. Free throw was missed there by the South Fulton. 31-13. Jumper the far side, no good. South Fulton gets the rebound. Good job by Coulter. You can tell a little bit of fatigue setting in by this South Fulton team in the second quarter. Top of the key, it goes to Coulter, just above the free throw line. Her shot no good. Jacobus snags the rebound. Pushes the ball up the floor, quick pass in transition. Hannum, and overthrew Chamberlain. Turnover forced that ball.
That's 7.
Didn't have to really that be a big of a hurry. That was almost over and back with the basketball. Parker underneath, the ball deflected, loose ball. South Fulton fights for it, and a push against Marissa. And it's one of those things, it's still a loose ball, Bob, and I've always felt that should be up for grabs. It's not one of those things. You had both people fighting for a non-possession of the action, and Murphy picked up the foul. To the free throw line is South Fulton with 3:30 remaining in this first half. Free throw is good by LaFavor. They've scored no field goals in this second quarter. 4 free throws. So 4 free throws, only scoring.
They've only taken 2 shot attempts this quarter.
The second free throw is no good. Brooke with the rebound. Jacobus across the timeline. Murphy to her right. High post goes to Brooke. Flashes there. I think you got to give her the entry. Nice. Just overthrew her. Now back to the elbow to the right side. Marissa Murphy with the field goal. Nice job there. Maybe a little bit overpassing, but an end-up result. Had a good shot there by Murphy. 33-14. Up this near side, Gould. That's LaFavor out front there. Again, Marissa jumped out there, really forced her into bad position with the basketball, didn't it? Double team here, and again a steal. That's Plummer. Turnover, South Fulton. Underneath, wide open, Jacobus. Nice pass by Plummer. Good execution that time. Jacobus gets the recipient of a assist by Plummer. 35-14. Ball thrown away, and it'll stay at this end. South Fulton basketball with 2:37 left in this first half.
It is all about the tempo.
Maintaining the action here in night number 2.
When you play as many kids as we do, you can stay fresh a heck of a lot longer.
Coulter gets it, top of the key, swings the pass, and then threw it into the bench here.
No, it hit the official.
It deflected right near the bench there. So South Fulton will keep the basketball.
The officials get deflections too.
Yeah. 2:22. And again, off to the right side. That's an opportunity to take a blocking charge. You know, could have taken a charge there.
I agree.
Off to the right side. Marissa off and races and laid it up and in. Back-to-back buckets by Marissa Murphy. It's 37-14. And the action here from, again, another turnover. Hannum underneath, shot way up the top of the bankboard there, and that's out of bounds. Again, we kind of lose our perspective where we're at there underneath the basket there. So it's, again, a 37-14 Canton advantage under the 2-minute mark here. And let's see, South Fulton will sub Kessler. See, this Hannum, Ford, Murphy, Henry, and Plummer. That's the 5 for the Lady Giants.
You can see hands on hips for South Fulton already, Leon. They are physically spent.
Off to this near side, it's Coulter, who is a junior. Off the give and go to LaFavor. She turns the corner, cut off defensively there by Ford. Back out there, a little contact, loose ball. Who gets it? Canton with 1:40, still loose. And then Coach Thumb took a timeout. Smart play there. Canton had the possession. She took the timeout. We'll take one step aside. Second quarter from the county tournament. It's the Lady Giants 37, South Fulton 14. Back here in 30 seconds.
Bringing you this event, Spoonerver Home Health Care, located in Farmington, bridging the gap in health care by Lambs of God Daycare and Preschool, located on North Avenue A in Canton. WBYS, AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, your voice in the country. By Stereo Village, located on South 4th Avenue in Canton. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. Want a DVD of something we've taped? Call us.
A home and away tradition for Canton Little Giant basketball since 1968. WBYS, streaming online, 1560WBYS.com.
Up in this game, 37-14 with the basketball. Opposite side, Hannum knocks it down. I like her. She is really a good player. Hannum knocked it down the opposite side. You get her in the scoring column. You add to this really key nucleus. Again, this is just the county tournament.
And I mean, that just means somebody else you have to defend. It makes it hard for the opponent.
40-14
to stop us offensively.
That's one of the key things with this offense. So you notice this season, we're really working to get it to the wings, aren't we? And we either reverse it, we get it into the paint, go high post, we get it to the wing and spread it out either left or right side of the wings.
The best part, we don't need one person to score 30 points a game. We can have, a handful of kids score anywhere from 8 to 10 and be very successful.
Another, again, turnover by South Fulton. It gets it back here with 52 seconds. Short corner, Plummer. High post is Henry. Reverses it. Brooke looks. Murphy, top of the key. Claire over the defense. And in the middle of the lane, Brooke Henry. I tell you what, she's looked really nice play there. That's 3 buckets by Brooke Henry in this game. She looked really under control, a lot of confidence in shooting the basketball.
That entry pass to the free throw line can pay off dividends when you're playing against the zone.
Yep. She found that soft spot, and we've taken advantage of it. Good job. Brooke held her defensive positioner against Coulter.
That's a terrible call.
Again, knocked it out of bounds. And then 19 seconds left here before halftime. Again, only 4 free throws this quarter by South Fulton offensively. And the Rebels looking to get the ball inbounds, looking, and it's a 5-count turnover. Another turnover by South Fulton. 25 in this game. Last night, Canton forced 43 against North Fulton. So it's 17 seconds. Up the floor, Murphy picked up her dribble. Now needs some help. High post, Brooke cutter is Claire Ford. Low block. Free throw line, nice job. Kicks it to, again, for the shot there. No good by Plummer. Weak side rebound by Hannum.
Nice job.
Murphy with 2, and it's too strong, but it counted if it had went. Good second quarter by the Lady Giants. And they roll out to a 42-14 lead at halftime. And again, South Fulton with only 4 free throws, no field goals in that second quarter. We're into halftime, and the Lady Giants out in front on night number 2. 42-14. Up next is the halftime show. It's brought to you by the Graham Health System. Shop the Graham Thrift Shop, South Main and Canton. All proceeds remain local. Back here to talk with the Lewistown coach Bennett after this 2-minute timeout.
Helping bring you this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, Monocle's delivers quality disposal and quality roll-off, located in Farmington. By CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By Napa of Canton, located on North 1st Avenue. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping sponsor this event, Spoonerver Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton. By Remax Traders Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent. By WBYS, AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, your voice of Fulton County. By Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor, and Longview High Rises. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. Want to underwrite or sponsor an event? Call us. Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Bartonville, Farmington, and in Canton. By Hy-Vee of Canton, your employee-owned grocery store. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By Wesley United Methodist Church of Canton, located on North Avenue A in Canton. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Bringing you this event, Spoonerver Home Health Care, located in Farmington, bridging the gap in health care. By Lambs of God Daycare and Preschool, located on North Avenue A in Canton. WBYS, AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, your voice in the country. By Stereo Village, located on South 4th Avenue in Canton. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. Want a DVD of something we've taped? Call us.
Back here with the halftime show and throughout the year here on WBYS is brought to you by Graham Health System. Shop the Graham Thrift Shop on South Main and Canton. All proceeds remain local. Big second quarter, 24-4 advantage by the Lady Giants, and they are leading at halftime 42-14. Head coach Greg Bennett, last night they got a win 70-27. So you get tonight to take a look at, again, Canton for a second night. I know we'll see you on Saturday night against Canton, but your thoughts about this year's county basketball tournament, and you look at a lot of these teams, Benny, and like yourself, sophomore kind of oriented, kind of a really heavy, strong. We're kind of a junior group a little bit, and so very, very young group of really entire teams in this Fulton County tournament.
Yep, just about everybody in the tournament has got a lot of young people, not a lot of seniors, some junior-dominated teams, some sophomore-dominated teams, and a few good freshmen jumping in and out from team to team.
You always see this, you've been around, 16 seasons, something like that, for head coach for the girls, and you've been in the program for longer than that.
Yeah, I've been coaching at Lewiston now for 28 years. I think it's 15 or 16 as head coach.
Yeah. What's your assessment? What do you look for out of these, 3 or 4 games in the early part of the season in this county tournament? What's your expectations, your goals after you saw last night? You scored 70 points. You got to like it offensively. What you think? What's kind of the challenges? What do you look as a head coach over the next couple of nights here?
Well, I always kind of look at the county tournament. You kind of come in, and when you get to this week, there's not a lot of preparation time between games because you play and then you play and then you play and then you play. But for us, it's almost like a preseason tournament. You kind of get tired of playing against yourselves in the gym, and you get a chance to go out against somebody else, and now you get a chance to work on some different combinations and run a few things that you're going to see if they're going to work very well as the season goes on. When you're in practice, the team that's on defense knows what you're running on offense. They know your offense. They know your plays. So now it's nice to see what's actually going to work against somebody else.
Well, because you've had some size in the past, but not probably the depth and the speed and ability for this team to push the ball and shoot the ball from the perimeter. This is a pretty good balance when you take a look at those particular areas. Yeah,
I think actually, speed-wise, this is probably the fastest we've been since that state runner-up team back in 2000. Mm-hmm. So definitely a lot of speed out there. We don't really have a lot of size. Yeah, but we're not tiny, but we do not have very much size as a whole. And so we're going to have to get by on quickness and athleticism a lot of times.
You got both the Heffrons who come in. You got Schaefer. You got a couple of gals who double-figure scoring for you last night. And they're going to be pretty much the threats to really the people you look for scoring. I know you're going to have Shago maybe out until maybe December sometime. You'll miss her, but you got some pretty good balance when you got 2 or 3 ladies you can look to score there each and every night.
Yeah, we've actually got several kids who can score, which is nice. It's going to be hard for anybody to just pick on 1 or 2. When we've got about 4 or 5 kids who can actually go out there and score.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can actually bring in the freshman Frakes girl off the bench. She can score. The Burtis girl can score. Bailey Mayberry can score on a given night. And then you've got the 2 Heffrons, and you throw Sydney Schaefer in the mix. We've got a lot of kids who can score some points, which is nice.
Yeah. How do you get to point to corralling your team and not getting them falling in love? I thought the last few years we see a lot of teams fall in love with shooting a 3 a lot. You know, and how do you get that little barrier between, taking good shots and when you need a 3, you can take it?
Yeah, well, we always want to pass up a good shot for a better shot, but we are going to take a lot of 3s over the course of the season, once again, just because that's going to be one of our strong points. And we're not going to be a real pounded in the paint kind of team. We're going to have to score off pressure. We're going to have to work to get the ball into the post when we can. But if you leave some of our good kids open on the perimeter, they're going to try to put it down on you.
Yeah, you still got Canton coming up on Saturday night, but prior to that, Friday night, great matchup. I should say Thursday night. You have Lewistown and Farmington coming up here on Thursday night. That could be one of the better ones in this tournament, don't you believe?
Yeah, so I'll tell you what. The Farmington graduated a few kids, but they've got a nice nucleus back. Mm-hmm. They're going to play good, hard man-to-man defense, and it's going to be. I think it's going to be kind of a contest of wills. We're going to want to push the ball, and they're going to want to slow the ball down a little bit, and we'll just kind of see what happens.
Absolutely. Benny, I know we always talk about this when you are on Coach's Roundtable. Again, your schedule, it's one of those things, you're thinking about the finish line, but you're thinking about really quality tournaments. County tournament here, you get a few games in. You got a couple of other tournaments you participate in, and the Beardstown tournament, and you got a couple of others that you participate in regards to that Camp Points, another one in regards to that. Those are quality kind of tournaments you like to keep your players involved in. It really does make your schedule pretty difficult at times.
Oh, I think it does. I think we've got, every year we want to hopefully contend for regional title and beyond, and most years we're in the regional championship game. Some years we've won, some years we haven't, but I think part of the reason we've been consistently been able to get to that level is the fact that we do play a tough schedule, and Beardstown is always tough. Camp Point tournament is sometimes ridiculously tough.
Yeah.
And, in the county tournament's a good tournament to start off the year. It's nice that Canton's in here, that they still play with us small kids, unlike the Canton boys who don't play in the county tournament anymore. It's good for our kids to have to go up against that bigger school competition.
Absolutely. Benny, good luck to you. Have a great season, and we'll see you, of course, on Friday nights, and again, our game on Saturday night, of course, when we take on Lewistown. But best of luck to you. Always appreciate your contribution to our Coaches Roundtable and all your input as the AD and as the coach there.
Well, I always like hanging out with you guys, Leon, and hopefully we have a good week, and hopefully, just for my sake on Saturday we play Canton. Don't be wearing purple. I'd rather see you guys in some.
We already got a surprise.
Red.
We got a surprise for you. So
Bob's an old Lewistown graduate. You can wear some Lewistown. Give us a little props too on Saturday.
Benny, and enjoy the rest of the night. Take in that hospitality. It's good stuff.
Did you guys leave me any pizza?
We did. We did.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks, Benny. Appreciate it. Thank you, Ben. And again, our halftime scores: the Lady Giants lead at 42-14. More coming up as we continue, as the stats here, and some of the stats are brought to you throughout the year by the Claber at Fulton County Nursing and Rehabilitation Center at 785-5012. First half stats, here's Bob Wagner.
All right, Leon, for the South Fulton Lady Rebels. How about this? Shooting 3 out of 9 in the first half, 33.3%. Three-point shooting, they were 2 out of 5, 40%. Free throws, 6 out of 12, 50%. 15 total rebounds, 2 offensive, 25 first half turnovers. For the Canton Lady Giants, shooting 17 out of 37 in field goals, 45.9%. 4 out of 11 3-point shooting, 36.4%. 4 for 5 in free throws, 80%. 13 rebounds, 5 offensive, 7 first half turnovers. Points off turnovers, South Fulton with 2. Lady Giants with 26.
All right, let's take a look at the first half scoring numbers. 42, and again, Lady Giants have 9 scoring in this first half. Abby Swope with 7. Marissa Murphy with a couple of field goals for 4. A 3 ball by Claire Ford, a 3 by Anna Plummer, a 3 by Sydney Hannum, 4 field goals by Blair Jacobus for 8, 6. Tori Oakes had 4 free throws, a field goal for 6. Brooke Henry, 3 field goals for 6. And Cassidy Fawcett, again, a basket for 2. South Fulton had a free throw by LaFavor, a 3 by Parker, 6 by Coulter, and 4 by Kessler. 42-14 advantage belongs to the Canton Lady Giants as we get you into the second half of basketball. Bob Wagner and Leon Groover. It's the halftime show. It's brought to you by the Graham Health System. Shop the Graham Thrift Shop on South Main and Canton, where all proceeds remain local. Bobby?
2 quick things. You've got 46% in field goal percentage, 80% in free throws. We talk about in pregame.
Absolutely. Second half of basketball underway. Claire Ford cut off the arc off the right side. Fawcett, high screen by Plummer. Hannum inside the free throw line. Plummer lost a handle on it. Little bump there, no call.
But you don't need a drill when you get the ball at the free throw line.
End of the dribble. Fawcett's cut off. Against the zone, a chaser out front, almost a steal. And again, a loose ball turnover by the Lady Giants.
That's 8.
Again, it's a South Fulton possession, left to right in this second half of basketball. Again, a little deflection on that shot attempt there. Plummer with the outlet pass that goes to Fawcett across the timeline. Works it off the right side here from the Gold Rush in Farmington. Quick hard pass along the baseline. Lobs it underneath. That's actually almost come from out, almost to the end line, almost stepped out and bounced there.
And she could have turned around and made a little 8-footer on the baseline too.
So you got Hannah Atchley, a junior, who checks in the lineup. And again, saw Grandpa Rick Atchley. Again, he was in a real bad motorcycle accident. And again, he is in his recovery stages, and seeing him here tonight in a wheelchair, watching his granddaughter play. He was a minister at my dad's funeral. He's been really did a lot of stepped up for a lot of families in our community. And Rick's really a good Christian guy, and he's got good faith with his family. So it's nice to see him here in recovering. 6:43 off the baseline to right side. Ford, entry, low corner. Atchley looks over the defense, in the lane. Plummer. Now to Hannah, quick touch here. Again, we seem a little bit, we get to that little mode where we're a little hesitant and wanting to shoot. We're trying to get one particular player a shot or two.
It's indecision, and nobody wants to move without the basketball.
So it's again a big 24-4 advantage in that second quarter. Opened up this game. We're into the third quarter. Ford to the opposite side. Plummer, high post. Fawcett off the left side. It's a Hannum and then an Atchley. The 5 for the Lady Giants against the zone. They extended on the wings to this near side, right near the Canton bench. That's Ford. Looks it over this zone defense. You got to attack. You can't not be passive on the perimeter. There you go. You got to be able to cut in. Ford, a jumper, in and out, no good. Atchley had the rebound, and Canton did not get to the out of bounds in time for the save, so it'll be South Fulton basketball. That's one of the things when the zone, you see what that was able to do, Bob? When she created that little bit of interior dribble, it created a nice little space, opened up a shot off the right side.
You have to draw a double team.
And that's a steal. South Fulton and Fawcett with a layup, and good. Her second field goal of the game, although she's not feeling 100% tonight.
22 points in the paint for the Lady Giants so far.
Up by 30 in this stretch here, but the 5:42 mark. And a lot of times they do play the running clock here when we get to 30 points. And we'll see if that happens here. It usually does in a lot of tournament play. They have that in the rule kind of situation with tournaments. 5:38. Inbounds to the opposite side. Drug the pivot foot. Got away with it. Was Coster. Threw the ball away. South Fulton gets it right back. Coulter in the lane.
Double dribble.
That's a double dribble. A turnover by South Fulton.
28.
5:29. It'll be a Plummer. Fawcett to the backcourt. Hannum, Atchley, and Ford in this stretch for the Lady Giants. Schedule has everybody off tomorrow night. Thursday night, South Fulton, North Fulton, Farmington, Lewistown. We're back here on Friday night. Pair of games. Hannum to this left side. Good job there by Sydney Hannum. She's got a couple of trays in this game. Got a nice looking shot from that wing. 47-14 now. Lady Giants score first 2 buckets in the second half. Ball deflected, a good hand in the paint there. I like the communications. I like the hands up in the passing lane, getting a lot of deflections. Who used to really be, Coach Tom Worsba down there. He was a guy that really believed in a lot of the deflection. Get your hand up in the passing lane. Jeff Otto is another guy who really thrives on those stat numbers in regards to that. 5-minute mark here of the third quarter. 47-14. Out front with the dribble. And again, it's a turnover. And with it, Markley gives it up. Shot no good. Comes up short with Fawcett. Out of bounds. Hannum tried to save it. Fired it back in play. South Fulton retrieves it into the backcourt here. And a little push in the backcourt here.
I like the transition where you're running the fast break offensively.
Yeah.
You don't have to do a reckless abandon. You don't have to, if you're the lead dog, so to speak, to go for the layup whether you got a defender on you or not. You've got trailers coming behind you. 3
fouls on Fawcett. She's really forcing the issue, and you just got to keep your cool head out there. Too good of a player.
Well, I know she's not feeling well, too.
Yep. 4:30. Ford on the perimeter. Ball kicked and it goes out of bounds. It will be South Fulton basketball. Coach Beebe just paroles the sideline out there. And coming in the lineup for the Lady Giants, it'll be Mackenzie Hess. And again, Fawcett will have a seat. Ashley remains in the lineup with the Hannum, Ford, Plummer, and Hess. With 4:25 third quarter. Inbounds. He gives to the right side to Kessler. Lady Giants. They'll kick it out. Off the dribble, Coulter. Turns, and a jumper's up and good off the left side, Markley.
First basket since the first quarter.
Yep. They had all free throws in that fourth quarter, 4 of those. And again at the 4:06 mark here, it's 47-16. Lady Giants continue to provide a big lead in this game. High post, Plummer, nice little move. Curled it and shot it with the left hand. Nice move by Hannah.
Yes, it was.
A lot of people, it looks pretty simple, but, it's one of those things. That's not an easy move she made there. Made it look pretty easy. 49-16 with 3:43. Coulter drives down the lane off the right side. Again, Ford with that reach. All you got to do is hold your ground. Again, Claire commits the foul. It's going to be a couple of fouls against Claire with 3:41. And to the free throw line will be Coulter, who is 3 of 7 from the line. Made her first 2 and then has had a struggle at the stripe. Makes the first free throw. And it's her 7th point of this game. We mentioned a night off tomorrow night. Next week, the boys Fulton County tournament are here. Havana's in the entry part of that field here this year. That starts next Monday here in Farmington. Second free throw, no good. Hannum tapped it up. Got the rebound again with Plummer across the timeline with 3:35. Again, the ball deflected. Hannum, Plummer. Forward to the opposite side. Hess, Hannum, Plummer. Dicks it, dribble in, kicks it out to Ford with a 3, no good, inside. Hess tried to rebound, got it knocked away by Coulter. Now the pack comes South Fulton. Third quarter basketball, 3:13 remaining. Top of the key goes to Markley. Cut off baseline there by Hess. Funneled her off to the left side, rimmed it out, no good. Plummer, and then lets it go out of bounds, save there by Coster. Bounce pass into the front court. Corner. Hess not ready for that pass, and then a runner off the right side by Claire Ford. Nice shot there by Claire. She's got a 3 and a field goal in this game. She's got 5. 51-17 with 2:42 left third quarter. Chamberlain to the scorers table along with Sophie Oakes. They'll be the next substitution. Also for South Fulton, they got Krebs comes in the lineup. Ashley remains on the floor. Plummer will have a seat, as well as Claire Ford. Backcourt will be Sophie, along with Chamberlain. Hess to the right side, Hannum and Ashley. Interesting to see who's going to be the scorer out of this group. 51-17 to the corner. Ball deflected and a turnover by the Lady Giants.
That's 10.
Up the court here with 2:21. Coulter down the lane, spins with the left shot, no good. Loose ball, South Fulton gets it right back. along with them Bixler video production, and a jumper in and out, no good for 3. And we got it over the back, going to be a foul whistled against South Fulton. Again, a push and a foul. I think they called it against
Krebs.
34, right?
Yep.
So Krebs with the foul and the push. 2:06 as the in ball, and it gets into the half court. That's Oaks, Sophie, Hess, right wing. Chamberlain drops to the right corner. Ashley runs it. Hannum open to this near side. In and out, no good. Good look by Sydney. Loose ball, diving for it. Oaks tried to save it, and it goes out of bounds. Good hustle there by the Lady Giants and the junior. And into the lineup will be Abby Swope. We're streamed online, 1560, WBYS.com. Hannum will get a break. Nice stretch of action for Sydney. She's got a couple threes in this game. Inbounds to the scores table will be LaFavor. Handling at the point now is Parker. Lady Giants with a man-to-man with a minute 40 remaining in this third quarter. 51-17. Curls and a jumper good by Coulter.
Boy, made that look easy.
Yep. 9 in this game. She had 6 in the first half. 51-19 with a minute 27. Quick hard pass deflected. Went through the hands. Again, it's off of Canton. Off of Canton. Here comes LaFavor in the lineup. We'll be busy, of course, next week. We won't get going until Wednesday. We'll have Thanksgiving tournament from Canton Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. A pair of games each night. Delavan, IVC, East Peoria, John Gerzenich, BJ McCollum will bring their group over to face the Canton Little Giants and first-year head coach Phil Pullen. Minute 5, remaining third quarter. Off the baseline, left side, Parker rolls. Intercepted there. Good hustle on the play there by Sophie Oaks. Ball kicked out of bounds. Probably better than our Redskins field goal kicker on that one. It barely got off the ground. 55 seconds.
After 3 quarters of play, Washington leads Moline 34-32.
And I believe that's up north in a tournament up there north.
That was
one of the counties, Livingston or some county, I think it's where it's at. Releases and a layup. Nice job, Sophie Oaks. Gets her first 2 points. I like the way that she finished there. 53-19.
I think we're trying to get everybody in the scoring column.
We're being a little bit, we'll say in this game, we've reduced some mistakes. We're getting more efficient in a lot of different categories.
Better shot selection, able to finish, defending well,
and you
making
get
their free throws.
Yeah, and you get a little bit of a good rotation here. They stayed with a little bit of the group in that third quarter. It does make a world of difference.
Yep.
When you're playing together. Out front, South Fulton gets Parker. Jumper in and out, no good. Weak side rebound is by Chamberlain. Sophie across the timeline. 27 seconds here. Put on the brakes against the zone. Wing left. And a jumper left side. Rolled off, no good by Hess. Weak side rebound up and good.
Abby Swope.
And Swope with the field goal. She's got 9 in this game. She's been kind of a silent 9 points for the Lady Giants senior tonight. 55-19, the closing 8 seconds of the third quarter. Night number 2 here from Farmington. Quick baseline, good read there by Swope. Can't get the shot off in time. Good quarter again for the Lady Giants, and they're out to a 55-19 advantage. So only 9 points given up in the middle quarters for South Fulton against this Lady Giant squad. After 3 quarters, Canton in control, 55-19. We're headed to the fourth quarter. Back here from Farmington in 1 minute.
Helping bring you this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, Monocle's delivers quality disposal and quality roll-off, located in Farmington by CD Country 107.9, your home in the country, by Napa of Canton, located on North 1st Avenue, and by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping sponsor this event, Spooniver Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton, by Remax Traders Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent, by WBYS, AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, your voice of Fulton County, by Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor, and Longview High Rises, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Want to underwrite or sponsor an event? Call us.
Back here, Swope, Sophie Oakes on the perimeter, Brooke Henry, high post, Hess, and Chamberlain. A little mixture differently by Jessica Thumb. First-year head coach looking for win number 2 to start the season. Nice rotation. Again, Chamberlain just kind of tossed up the shot there.
You don't know where you're at.
Again, loose ball. South Fulton gets it. 55-19 as we head to the 4th. Off this near side, that's Markley. Coulter covered up. They pinch against this near sideline. And Carl's trying to explain to his young player, Markley, can't get trapped to the sideline here. I'm not going to help you. I can't help you, right? He better.
All you can do is coach it.
Off the dribble, fell to the court, went down to hard. And again, out front will be LeFevre for South Fulton. Lady Giants bounce pass to keep it alive. Coulter bumped, and then again, defensively. Again, you just got to slide and anticipate that she's going to go to her right. And you dribble to her right.
You got to react to the move, too. You just can't kind of lean into it.
Then you're late in getting your slide in your body there. Then what do? Reach up and foul.
You get called for the foul.
Claire Stevens to the scorer's table. Free throw is good by Coulter. As we're into the 4th quarter of basketball. 10 points, double figures tonight for Coulter. 55-20. Another free throw opportunity coming up for the Lady Rebels. Takes her time, eyes it, and rolled it out. No good. Brooke Henry snags the rebound. Minute gone by in the 4th here from Farmington. Alex Chamberlain, a jumper off the left side. Out of way, Alex.
That's her favorite shot.
It is.
That little 6-7 foot baseline jumper.
Got the shoulders squared, and a timeout down on the court by South Fulton. 6:52 remaining, 57-20. Lady Giants with the commanding lead in this night number 2, 4th quarter, and a timeout. We're back to Farmington in 1 minute.
Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Bartonville, Farmington, and in Canton. By Hy-Vee of Canton, your employee-owned grocery store. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By Wesley United Methodist Church of Canton, located on North Avenue A in Canton. And by AC Wood Recreations, located in Canton. Bringing you this event, Spoonerver Home Health Care, located in Farmington, bridging the gap in health care. By Lambs of God Daycare and Preschool, located on North Avenue A in Canton. WBYS, AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, your voice in the country. By Stereo Village, located on South 4th Avenue in Canton. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. Want a DVD of something we've taped? Call us.
Play resumes here the 4th quarter, 6:22. Jumper by Coulter comes up short, and you're starting to see the legs kind of fade there.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of fatigue, more than just a little bit. Now it's Sophie Oakes, high post, Brooke Henry. Swope drives right down the left side of the lane. Shot no good. Hess touched it, saved it, and then into the hands of South Fulton. They get it right back.
That's the proper approach for a layup there by Abby.
She was wide open, man. And you or I could have drove to the hoop on that one, man.
We'd still be driving, though. That's the bad part.
Stevens, and then underneath. They could have called foul on Brooke on that one. And again, it's going to be against Brooke. It's her second. Looked like she got pretty good. I think it was another one of those anticipation calls. Didn't really get any part of her. She tipped the ball. And again, it's a free throw opportunity for South Fulton. And again, it's Krebs with the free throw make. She gets a scoring. And I believe Atchley back in the lineup. Hannah, along with Chamberlain, Hess, Swope, and Claire Ford. Another one coming up for South Fulton. And it hit the back of the iron, went straight back through. It's 57-22 with 5:53 left here in the game number 1 in this night number 2. Jumper off the right side, no good by Hess. Man, she's just trying to will it in.
She had a good look.
Off the right side. Canton falls back on defense. That's Stevens, a sophomore. They got a deep, kind of a lot of the young freshmen and sophomores in this lineup for South Fulton. Coulter in and out, no good. Snagged by the rebound by Chamberlain. They push it across the timeline. That's Ford. They'll fall back in their zone. Lead pass to Swope. Whips the pass to Hess. Now it's Chamberlain. Hatchley reverses it to Ford with 5:13 left here. Canton jumped out on top, led by 8. Then the big advantage in that second quarter, 24-4 advantage. That was huge swing in this game to open up, and a travel out front against the Lady Giants. 57-22. Bob and I will have a look post game, all the stats and all the information for you brought to you by Advanced Rehab Sports Medicine at 649-1572. It'll be coming up on the post game show. 4:54. Good, great college basketball tonight. 1-2 versus 3-4 tonight in college basketball. Coulter with the field goal. What happened to our PA guy? I think he uses all his energy in the starting lineups. You don't hear him.
Well, he's doing the MMA 3 rounds. It was over a long time ago.
57-24.
He's down here chowing on pizza.
Yeah. So 4:27. Good job if you can get it, man. Claire with the possession. Hess wide open left side and hit the back of the iron. Coulter snags it. 4:16 left. Sideline, opposite side to Stevens. Ball knocked away, turned over by South Fulton. Here comes the Lady Giants. Swope across the timeline. Claire Ford way open to this near side. Your left,
nice
underneath, nice little pass. Hess
nice pass
to Alex Chamberlain. Like the way that Alex squared up, used the glass. Got her second bucket of this quarter, 59-24. Lady Giants in control of this one. They have been since the very start of this one. Jumper goes in and out, no good. That was taken by Markley. They've had a couple of shots kind of ring it in and out. Tight rim here in this fourth quarter.
The legs are gone for the Lady Rebels.
Ford, wing right to Swope. She drives, whips the pass to Chamberlain, between the circle, Atchley. She'll cut, set the screen from Claire. Down the lane, little runner by Claire, no good. Had a nice little look in that shot.
She did.
Here comes South Fulton, and then Chamberlain. But a foul against Coster took it strong.
And here's the part that I enjoy the most is the guy who calls the foul has barely crossed the half-court line.
Yeah.
And that foul is underneath the basket.
Yeah, not a very good angle at all on it.
Might want to lay out them snacks at halftime so you can catch up on the play next time.
Yeah, no, he was trailing the play. Him and the guy from the PA guy ought to get together there, right?
Yeah.
59-24, free throws good by Coster. Tonight got Rachel, we got Don back in the studios, engineer. We got M. Bixler video production on site tonight. Bob Wagner on Groover with you. And again, the Lady Giants will have in the lineup, got Atchley back in. And a free throw no good by Coster. Opportunity again, the Lady Giants leading 59-25. Now it's Sophie Oakes. Atchley, Claire Ford. Right wing, it's Hannum. Screen set by Chamberlain. Atchley passes, cuts, and a jump, and again in the lane. Shot was partially blocked there. Good job there defensively. Again by South Fulton. And then again the opposite end of the floor. Going to be a foul against the Lady Giants. We get a shot here and get the gal kind of really stuffed, and then no call. 2:51 left. And to the free throw line again will be Coster. Another opportunity. Coster misses the free throw again. Another chance here for South Fulton since the opening quarter. 3 field goals. That's it for South Fulton. 3 field goals. That's one of the poor offenses I've seen with South Fulton since a number of years here covering the county tournament. Off the baseline, turns, shoots it up. Nice move there by Allie Kessler. Make that the second basket in this quarter and 4 for this half. Field goal wise, 59-27, 2:34. Hannum, Atchley the cut. Little motion, cut, back out front, wing right, screen cut, pick and roll. Nice little pick and roll there. Covered up defensively. Chamberlain tried to make the move. Again, Claire runs out of room. Back out front it goes to Sophie Oakes offensively. They'll set it up with 2:10 left. Chamberlain just running some clock here with some motion, cut and screen. skip pass. Claire Ford open to this left side. Bounces too strong. Ball knocked out of bounds. And will go off of Hannum. It'll be South Fulton possession. Here comes some subs for them. Coulter comes back in. A little bit of a breather. Only her really probably second time she's been on the bench in this game. Again, South Fulton will go with Parker. Also in the lineup, it's Gould. Krebs. Also in the lineup for them is Kessler and Coulter. That's the 5. Runner off the left side, hit the left side of the backboard, and following up. Nice job there by Coulter. She's had a nice game.
She has.
14 in this game. It's 59-29, 30-point bulge in this action with 1:31 left. Postgame will be coming up. It's brought to you by Advanced Rehab Sports Medicine. We'll have a scoring and stats brought to you by Clayburgh Fulton County Nursing and Rehabilitation Center. Underneath, Ashley was open. Didn't anticipate the pass there from Sophie. And it's Chamberlain tried for a bank for a 3. No good. Out of the pack. That's going to be a hell ball. And the alternating possession favors South Fulton with 1:10 left. Farmington, North Fulton. They'll be taking the court here. No broadcast of that game. That'll be coming up in about 10-15 minutes. Bob and I will stick around and watch a little bit to see what Farmington, because we will see them. And that'll be coming up on Friday night. Canton plays Farmington in game number 2 on Friday night. This should be an outstanding matchup there.
Should be.
Coming up on about 62 seconds left here in night number 2. A steal turnover by South Fulton. Chamberlain races after it, puts on the brakes, got bumped from behind, turned the ball over with 53 seconds. South Fulton gets it. Again, here comes the Rebels. Off to the right side. That's a move by Spencer, Justice Spencer, Justice Spencer. And with 37 seconds, 59-29. The good gals leading in this one. And a jumper. Banked it in. That's Hannah Atchley. Gets a 2. Banked it in. There you go, Grandpa. Grandpa Rick there. Hannah Atchley. It's going to make him smile. Yeah, it is. Looking down there. 61-29 with 23 seconds left here. Off to this right side, Stevens. And again, the ball goes out of bounds. Lady Giants and the entire field of the county tournament has tomorrow off. Back here on Thursday night. 17 seconds. Make a move at Stevens. Good job there. Clever's going to take the charge. No call on that one. Canton comes away with it. Ashley, 8 seconds. Just hold the basketball. You don't even need to dribble here. Canton's going to come up with a win on night number 2. They go to 2-0 to start the season. A much better game tonight. A little bit more thorough. A lot of different areas we cleaned up. 61-29. The Canton Lady Giants off to a 2-0 start under head coach Jessica Thumb. Our post game, Bob and I return for that. You're live from Farmington on WBYS, streamed online 1560 WBYS.com. Post game is up next. It's brought to you by Advanced Rehab Sports Medicine for free injury screen. They fix sports injuries. Back here in 2 minutes.
Helping bring you this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, Monocle's delivers quality disposal and quality roll-off, located in Farmington by CD Country 107.9, your home in the country, by Napa of Canton, located on North 1st Avenue, and by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping sponsor this event, Spooniver Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton, by Remax Traders Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent, by WBYS, AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, your voice of Fulton County, by Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor, and Longview High Rises, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Want to underwrite or sponsor an event? Call us. Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Bartonville, Farmington, and in Canton, by Hy-Vee of Canton, your employee-owned grocery store, CD Country 107.9, your home in the country, by Wesley United Methodist Church of Canton, located on North Avenue A in Canton, and by AC Wood Recreations, located in Canton. Bringing you this event, Spooniver Home Health Care, located in Farmington, bridging the gap in health care, by Lambs of God Daycare and Preschool, located on North Avenue A in Canton. WBYS, AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, your voice in the country, by Stereo Village, located on South 4th Avenue in Canton, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Want a DVD of something we've taped? Call us.
Back here as our post-game continues, and game one tonight at night number 2. Easy win tonight for the Lady Giants, 61-29. What kind of sticks out for you, Bob, in this one? A little bit more complete game, reduce some mistakes there, a couple of good things to kind of key on in night number 2. I think it's kind of the progression you'd like to see as you move through the season here in night number 2.
Yeah, I thought we cleaned up quite a few things. I thought we took better shot selection. I thought, we had the ability to finish a lot better as far as the shots in transition. Our defense definitely was just as good tonight as it was last night. But I think for me so far, it's obviously defensively, and it's the ability that we have to contest shots and not let our opponent get that open look.
Yeah, I don't think we let them off the hook very much tonight. I thought we were pretty tenacious the entire game tonight. You got to be able to bring that again for the 4 quarters. We're getting better again in this night number 2 and win it 61-29. Coming up, we'll have a visit with the head coach, Jessica Thumb, after she visits with her squad. We'll get to our individual scoring numbers. I got those for you right now. Our scoring recap and statistical updates are brought to you by the Clayburgh Fulton County Nursing and Rehabilitation Center. Let the rehab therapy team to Clayburgh get you back home. It's 785-5012. Scoring in this one, let's take a look at South Fulton first. 29. Leading score for them was 14 by Maddie Coulter. 6 of those in the opening first half. 14 for the night. Only player in double figures for South Fulton. McKenna LaFavre with 1. Amanda Parker with a 3-point shot. 1 free throw by Holiday Coster. Also by Sadie Markley, a free throw. 6 points tonight from Allie Kessler, and Gabby Krebs with 2 for South Fulton, and they're 29. Leading the way tonight, Lady Giants 12 scoring tonight in the 61-point total. 9 by Abby Swope. Pretty solid game from Abby tonight. 4 points from Marissa Murphy. Claire Ford with 5 points. Also scoring Anna Plummer with 5. Sydney Hannum with 6.
Helping bring you this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, Monocle's delivers quality disposal and quality roll-off, located in Farmington, by CD Country 107.9, your home in the country, by Napa of Canton, located on North 1st Avenue, and by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping sponsor this event, Spooniver Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton, by Remax Traders Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent, by WBYS, AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, your voice of Fulton County, by Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor, and Longview High Rises, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Want to underwrite or sponsor an event? Call us. Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Bartonville, Farmington, and in Canton, by Hy-Vee of Canton, your employee-owned grocery store. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country, by Wesley United Methodist Church of Canton, located on North Avenue A in Canton, and by AC Wood Recreations, located in Canton. Bringing you this event, Spooniver Home Health Care, located in Farmington, bridging the gap in health care, by Lambs of God Daycare and Preschool, located on North Avenue A in Canton. WBYS, AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, your voice in the country, by Stereo Village, located on South 4th Avenue in Canton, and by M. Bixler Video Productions. Want a DVD of something we've taped? Call us. 35
total turnovers for the Canton Lady Giants, shooting 26 out of 59 field goals, 44.1%, 5 out of 17 in three-point shooting. 29.4%. 4 for 5 in free throws, 80%. 25 total rebounds, 6 offensive, 13 total turnovers. Points off turnovers, South Fulton with 4, Lady Giants with 37.
All right, final numbers in this one. Canton 61, South Fulton 29. We'll have a visit with the head coach. That'll be coming up. Jessica Thumb on our post-game show. Live here from the Gold Rush in Farmington. Night number 2 from the county tournament. Canton 61. And again, in South Fulton 29. Still to come. It is Farmington, North Fulton. No broadcast on that. Stick around. We'll have a visit with the head coach, Jessica Thumb, after this 2-minute timeout.
Helping bring you this event, Monocle's Pizza, located on North 5th Avenue in Canton. In Canton, Monocle's delivers quality disposal and quality roll-off, located in Farmington. By CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By Napa of Canton, located on North 1st Avenue. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Helping sponsor this event, Spooniver Animal Clinic, located on North Main Street in Canton. By Remax Traders Unlimited, Susie McMillan, your agent. By WBYS, AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, your voice of Fulton County. By Fulton County Housing Authority, Maple Manor, and Longview High Rises. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. Want to underwrite or sponsor an event? Call us. Helping bring you this event, Sedgwick Funeral Homes, with locations in Bartonville, Farmington, and in Canton. By Hy-Vee of Canton, your employee-owned grocery store. CD Country 107.9, your home in the country. By Wesley United Methodist Church of Canton, located on North Avenue A in Canton. And by AC Wood Creations, located in Canton. Bringing you this event, Spooniver Home Health Care, located in Farmington, bridging the gap in health care. By Lambs of God Daycare and Preschool, located on North Avenue A in Canton. WBYS, AM 1560 and 93.7 FM, your voice in the country. By Stereo Village, located on South 4th Avenue in Canton. And by M. Bixler Video Productions. Want a DVD of something we've taped? Call us.
First game, a visit with the head coach, Jessica Thumb, 61-29. Nice job tonight, Jess. And again, getting a little closer to those complete games. Longer stretches, better defense continued. And I think one of the key things defensively, that's going to be one of your key staples, man. It's the constant pressure, constant defense tonight. And I thought we didn't have any of those missing links tonight. We got them closer, really good defensively tonight.
Yeah, I thought we looked a lot better tonight. We still talked a lot about remembering to do a couple of things like staying up the line. I thought there was quite a few passes that we still could have gotten to had we been up the line a little bit more. But I'm excited to get back in the gym tomorrow and really work on the things that we've seen now in game situations. Yeah,
that's important, isn't it? You know, because they get a little break, couple of days, regroup, kind of fine-tune some certain things. But you got to 12 people scored tonight in this lineup for you. And again, in any given moment, you can play a lot of in certain stretches. Tonight, you didn't play a lot in certain stretches. I mean, it's just different matchups, those type of things. You had pretty much the game in control, so I know you wanted to see some other things for some of the other class players.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think for me, that's actually going to be one of the most difficult things this year is I've got 14 kids that are really complete players, and finding enough time for them is sometimes going to be hard. So depending on the game, our lineup could be completely different than other games. But that's a pretty good problem to have, so I'll take it. But yeah, we've played a little bit different tonight.
I like the fact that you got a player like Hannum and also Brooke Henry. Wing shooter, and I thought Brooke under control tonight looked like she was very comfortable getting the ball inside. Man, I'll tell you what, that does wonders for that zone, doesn't it, when you're able to get the ball inside there for you.
Absolutely. I thought Brooke shot the ball very well from the high post, and that's a part of her game that's kind of been missing the past couple of years.
Yeah.
And she's a great defensive player, but I thought tonight she really looked to find her offense. And last night we saw a great sweeping drive move, and so if Brooke can add that element to her game, that's going to be huge for us. And then I thought Anna did a really nice job at the high post as well. And she was down on the short corner a couple times. Her height gives us a lot of advantage down there. She can see things that other kids can't. So I thought inside we did pretty well tonight.
Absolutely. What do you do before the game? You just get a hat and you draw out the numbers for the starters. So what is there any? What do you do for the combinations?
I know, it's hard.
I mean, really, and that's a good problem to have, though, isn't it?
It is.
I mean, because you have different quarters and different stretches of the game. You have such great dimensions with this basketball team, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, that really has been the hardest part so far, is kind of figuring out what lineup we're going with. But, I thought tonight I definitely wanted to make sure that in these first couple games I made sure the seniors got a start. So kind of split those two up or those four up, and then let some of the younger kids play. And so far it's been great, and I've been able to get everybody in, and for the most part they've done really well. You
had a chance to look at Lewistown a little bit last night. You get a chance to look at Farmington tonight. Again, a couple of different tough teams, and they provide a little different dimension, don't they?
Yeah.
With Farmington, it's a lot more defensively minded, offensively Lewistown.
Yeah. I think that I'm glad that we play both after we've had a little bit of practice, because I think we need to kind of refocus right now and get back to our fundamentals. I thought we had definitely last night and some tonight a few too many turnovers for my liking. So against Farmington, we can't have those kinds of things. And I think that I talked about our up the line defense. I think that we could get better on that. And Lewiston will make us pay if we give them second chances. So we have to make sure that our defense is sound on Saturday night.
Night number 2, 2-0. Good start for you.
Thank you.
Good luck to you. And
Thank
again,
you.
a couple of days off. We'll see you back here on Friday, all right? Good job. Thanks, Jess. More coming up as we finish up our broadcast tonight, as the Lady Giants come away with a 61-29 victory over South Fulton. Bob, quick comment here, and we'll wrap up some of the things here, and then we'll kind of sit and watch a little bit of this Farmington-North Fulton game.
Well, I think it's like what Coach said. I thought there was a lot of improvements from, week 1 or game 1 to game 2. I think the big thing for me is what I like when Coach Thumb says is she thought we had, more turnovers to her liking. Here's the thing. We only had 13. That's not a bad number in game number 2. But for Coach Jessica to say she wants it to be even less shows me how much she's watching this team play throughout these 4 quarters to clean up any mistakes that they can make and play better in game number 3.
And I think sometimes we get into a society, we kind of settle for certain situations. That's pretty good for tonight, but you're always looking to better that number, and that's really a goal, and it puts a lot on the team to kind of, again, improve in those particular areas, just not be satisfied with that. That's the way we want to play the rest of the year. But, and I think she big step forward again tonight here.
She did, and one thing we saw also was in this game, we saw a lot of Brooke Henry and Anna Plummer at the high post offensively against that zone.
Yeah.
Man, what a difference that thing makes. When you got 2 kids with that size and length, and Brooke showing the ability to make that jump shot, we can be a really tough team this year.
Absolutely. Again, for engineers Don and Rachel back in the studios, we appreciate them stepping in tonight in our night number 2 broadcast for M. Bixler Video Production. Thanks for joining us. Again, it was a Canton win on night number 2, 61-29. Thanks for joining us. That's our post-game show brought to you by Advanced Rehab Sports Medicine, 649-1572 for a free entry screen. They fix sports injuries. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here Friday night. We get a couple of nights off. We'll be back here Friday and Saturday for both ends of the 6 and 7:30 contest. Thanks for everybody. Our sponsorship. Thanks for joining us tonight from Farmington. And a win by the Lady Giants at night number 2. For Bob, I'm laying on so long tonight for the Gold Rush in Farmington.